Alright, well, today is the morning of my 4th day here, and here is what I have so far for my classes. On my agenda, I have the future is now, maximizing potential of ATSC3 and next gen television. So I'm excited to start that class because hopefully I'll get some more insight into what is ATSC 3.0. So I just got out of my first class and I am about to get a free complimentary headshots. She's gonna send me the email of my headshots and she's gonna actually do the headshot itself. Do what you gotta do.
Do my thing.
I am your model. Hi. I love it when people are not afraid to be on camera.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Okay, look at this handsome man.
I try. I actually combed my hair today, so I was like, I'll get a headshot.
Look, he combed his hair. That's great.
So I'm gonna have to hide the mic now because she doesn't need to edit that out for me. Don't mind the gray. No,
there is no gray.
I'm just kidding.
Too young for gray. Okay, so what I want you to do is put this foot on the ground, scoot forward. So nice and tall like your mom teaches you. That's right. So now put your hand here, turn to, yep, keep this elbow out a little bit, scoot in a little, right there.
Very interesting stuff.
Handsome. Look at you. Oh, beautiful. That's one, that's two. Now give me a serious face. Now chin up a little bit though. Nice and serious. Okay, now that bright smile again. Awesome. You got it.
Great smile. Did you hear that? Like this. I am here sitting outside in the sun because I've been sitting in an air-conditioned room all day. And now the sun is super hot right now, but it's okay. I don't think I'll burn. But I'm gonna enjoy my lunch because this is the only thing I'm gonna get to eat probably today. No, I'm just kidding. I'll get some dinner later. But I learned a lot of interesting stuff in my first class. I know that the new standard ATSC 3.0 was adopted, I believe, sometime last year in 2017. And what was interesting about that class and the takeaway for me was with the new standards and the new technology that's coming out, just think of it this way. When you're browsing or searching for something on the internet, you get tracked. I know, it sounds scary. And that's why you see that ad for that car or them clothes or that camera gear in my case on Facebook, on Google, on any of your social media that you use that uses advertising because they're targeting you. So what's gonna happen here with the new technology and with the new broadcasting standards is that TV is also going to be able to do that to you. Isn't that awesome? Not really. So a lot of discussion around it is, well, we need to educate the consumer. We also have to educate the consumer that there are security risks as well. And that's actually kind of frightening. But at the same time, it's kind of cool if you like shopping, I guess. But that's my takeaway from that class. And in my second class, it was all about how to capitalize on sports. Let me read my notes real quick here. Using the same technology, okay, you know, when you view sports, with esports becoming more and more popular, if you're not familiar with esports like watching other people compete in playing video games. And there's a market for that to make money. So the takeaway for me from that class was somebody started a fan-controlled football league. Yes, the fan controls everything. The fan picks the city, the fan picks the coach, the fan calls the play, because you get like 19 seconds to call the next play or whatever. And the football game is only an hour long. Now, can you imagine if that application went into, let's say you're trying to coach a fighter, how to fight in the middle of a fight? That's kind of interesting, right? Like you get to call like, you need to throw more jabs or you need to throw more roundhouse kicks. Wouldn't that be crazy? But on the skeptic side of things, I feel like it's probably not going to take off for the martial arts realm, but football, you know, it's a go and play, go, stop, play, go, stop, play. It works.
I'm walking into the office now.
So now I'm just interested in seeing where else this can be applied. And again, going back to the new standards and the new technology, when you're interacting with these things, your data is being collected. And on the profit side of things, you're going to get targeted on specific types of products, you know, that you search for or you plan on buying, right? Something that you plan on buying. And the discussion, going back to the first class, was, okay, well, how is TV going to compete against stuff like Google, stuff like Facebook, because they have really strong data. And TV does not collect enough data besides, hey, this is how many people watched it. But it doesn't tell you, as you know, someone who's investing in putting your ads on TV, that, oh, these many people watch it, and out of those many people who watch it, who bought it? And with the new standards and the technology that's being used in the new standards, it is going to be like, this person watched this person bought it, and then you can collect all these data samples and use that to really target your marketing. And that's pretty crazy. So as much as I'm learning, you know, I'm actually learning little less technology and more on the business side, and that's kind of interesting for me. Again, so I'm on the search for trying to find a way to help my students learn how to broadcast. The business side, I don't know if I'm going to be able to teach that, but maybe in the future I can, because if I come to these conferences more often and understand how the business works, I can teach my students how to kind of do it all, or maybe at least just understand what you need to know to be able to be successful in the field that you're going to be going into. And I'm finding out that there are jobs that I never even knew about. It's kind of like secret jobs, you know, like the doctors, the lawyers, the firefighters, the policemen. No, there's like all these other different business jobs that are being created and then cut out and then created again and cut out, because everything is constantly in a state of flux. So things are constantly changing, and you have to be able to evolve and be smart enough to learn things quick enough and pick up and go and problem solve as you're learning, which is kind of like what I'm doing right now. Crazy. I need to eat because this is gonna start melting. So look who I ran into. Caleb. Hi. What's up? I'm to win. You probably don't know me, but I do watch your channel. Thank you for the information.
No problem.
Thank you for doing it, because I'm a teacher and I plan on doing it for my students. But I was like, hey, he's already doing it, so might as well have him.
Oh my gosh.
I show it to my students, and you know, they can learn from you.
Thank you.
So thank you for doing it.
No problem. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. To win.
Yeah. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Cool.
And cut.
Oh, would you like to say anything to my students? Something inspirational, advice, maybe, if they're trying to get into doing, you know.
YouTube's kind of my thing right now, but if that's what you're gonna go for, just start making videos. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about quality too much. Just work on consistency. And if you're doing filmmaking, telling a story with your iPhone is gonna trump messing around and doing flour tests on a bread any day. So.
Okay. Well, then there you go. Thank you, Caleb.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
That was cool. He's such a nice guy. So my name is To Win.
To Win.
So I'm meeting another vlogger.
I'm Joe.
What's up, guys at Lens Rental? I have a rental in my backpack right now from you guys. Oh, hey, take some money. Look at that. Hey, $50. I'm gonna rent more stuff from them. All right, this video is for Andrew, because I know you like flying drones. And she does light shows with drones, and she's like a part of a big team. And I wanted to get input from her regarding how you can prepare to maybe do this one day.
So I would say know the guts of what you want to do. So know how to build a drone if you're really interested in drones. The first drone I built was actually a Kickstarter drone, and It's actually the one that I did crash on the roof. But having that thrill of learning what's inside and how it all works, it's super important to understand the technology and know the guts and how to fix it too, right? So that's the advice. Have fun with what you do. It's always a nod of excitement when I see the drones come up. So it's a lot of fun. Enjoy what you do and just work hard.
Okay, cool. Well, Andrew, I hope the best for you, because he's gonna graduate. He's a junior, so I only got one more year with him.
Best of luck, Andrew,
Yeah,
and hopefully we chat soon.
Yeah, cool. Well, thank you, Natalie.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate
It's great meeting you.
Okay, so I just got back to my hotel room, and I went up and down the elevator a few times because of this reason right here. The door's broken, and I can't get back into my room. So I'm ending the day with just waiting to get back into my room. I've had a long day. It was so much learning. And I'm glad I started the day with learning a bunch of broadcasting stuff, and I'm really starting to understand what's going on now in the broadcast industry. As far as technology goes and how to do it, still a little clueless. But tomorrow I'm going to spend more time doing that. And the second half of the day, I spent learning about drone technology and drone usage. Tomorrow I'm going to sit in the class on a person who, in a class, the presenter is actually a person who is from CNN, and he uses a bunch of drone pilots to help him get his shot. So I am going to go ahead and say peace out for today. GoPro, stop recording.